Are you considering moving to Central Florida? Stay with me. I'm going to talk about my top 5 picks for the best places to live here in the surrounding areas of Central Florida. That's coming up next. What's up, everybody? It's Matt Allen here with the Allen team. I hope you're having a great day today. I'm really excited to bring this video to you today. Today I'm going to talk about my 5 top picks for the best places here in Central Florida to live. I'm also going to include a free relocation guide. If you look in the description below, I'm putting a link in there so you can get additional information. It's got everything from the schools, restaurants, different locations throughout Central Florida, what's good, what's not good. It even talks about churches and things like that, some things that you may not normally get with some relocation guides. It's specific here for Central Florida, so check that out. If you're new to this channel, subscribe below. I love to get new subscriptions. And if you have comments about the video too, bring those to my attention down below. Without further ado, I'm going to go through these top 5 areas, which are my picks for the best places to live in Central Florida. Here we go. Number 1 on my list has to be Winter Garden. It's towards the southwest side of Orlando, and it's just a great area to live. I've got a separate video on that, which I'm providing. I'll provide the link up here. It's just a great area, a lot of tremendous growth, infrastructure. I'm going to provide some stats here in a minute on Winter Garden, but I can't say enough good things about it. It gives me, one of the best areas that I recommend to my buyers to consider looking in. I'm switching over here to my computer so I can give you some better information about the particular areas. I'm using a program called niche.com or niche.com, depending on where you grew up. This is a cool program. It's going to show you kind of where Winter Garden is, and the area of the most growth right now is happening here. This is Windermere over here. If you look, it's number 22 in the best suburbs to raise a family in Florida. It has an A overall rating, B+ in schools, which is great. This website gives you a lot of information, so it's really cool. But we're going to run through it real quick. Population 43,000 and climbing by the day. I'm going to say this a couple of times probably, but real estate, that median home value is probably going to include single family condos and townhomes. So it does bring that number down slightly. That's about right for the townhome, single family home. It's going to be slightly higher. So just keep that in mind. If you are considering renting before you get down here, or just renting before you purchase, that's a good idea to look at as the median rent, which is $1,100, very reasonable in the area. Right next door to Winter Garden is going to be Windermere, Florida, and that's my second pick for best places to live. I've actually lived there myself. I own a business in Downtown Windermere, Allen's Creamery. If you've never been there, it's got outstanding ice cream. I do say so myself. It's just a great area to live. And here's the stats on Windermere. All right, let's take a look at Windermere now with the statistics in this area. You're looking at, as I said, Winter Garden's over here. Windermere's here. We're a little bit southwest of Orlando, which is kind of up here. Windermere is an overall grade of A. It's number 9 in the best suburbs to raise a family, which is great. As I said, I've lived here before. It's got A-rated schools, A- rated public schools. There's a few private schools in the area as well that are excellent. If you see the change in pricing, this is probably on target. The middle pricing for this area is going to be around that 600,000 mark, and that's about right for rent. It's a very expensive area when you factor in the luxury homes and whatnot, so keep that in mind. Number 3 on my list is going to be Lake Nona. Lake Nona always makes the list of top places to live. It's just a area of tremendous growth. There's a lot of medical type of growth in the area. It has one of the largest and newest VA hospitals in the area, also known for its golfing and several other things. Here's the stats on Lake Nona, Florida.
It's actually southeast of the Orlando International Airport, which you can see right here. Orlando is kind of up here, so it's southeast of Orlando. Keep your ears open over the next few months. They're opening a extremely large neighborhood-ish area over here called Sunridge. So keep your ears open for that name. That's going to be kind of the newest, latest, and greatest coming available here soon. And that's probably, I would guess, more towards 2022. But let's go through the stats real fast. A plus, obviously a great area. Number 9 in the best neighborhoods to buy. B plus schools. So that's very good. I love reading through this thing, but they're young professionals, big medical area. So you have a lot of doctors and things living over there. You also have a lot of professional golfers because it has the Lake Nona Country Club over there, which is very popular to live on. 11,000 in climbing. That median I think is low, but 376,000 with a rent of 1,800. That's about right. So those are the stats on Lake Nona.
Number 4 is a little different, and it doesn't come up too often, and I don't know why. I've actually lived out in this area as well. I'm talking about Claremont, Florida. If you're looking for some hilly terrain and some tremendous growth and affordability, it's a great place to get a little more house for the money. It's suburban, but it also has a rural feel to it. However, they are building a lot of infrastructure out there as well, and a lot of new construction is available. Located kind of towards the northwest side of Orlando. And I'm also going to include in there Mineola, which is a kind of an up-and-coming area. It used to be a really old, if I'm not mistaken, more of a citrus town in Central Florida, and it's really booming as far as new construction is concerned, as well as, again, infrastructure to support that new growth. Here's the stats on Mineola and Claremont.
All right, guys, looking at Claremont, I'm going to kind of switch back and forth because I have Mineola here as well. But Claremont is considered one of the number 1 best places to live in Lake County, which is great to hear. It is a great area. You've got an A minus for overall, B plus in schools. Again, it's that rural feeling, but you have kind of that suburban infrastructure in place that makes it a very desirable. As we scroll down, 35,000. This is what's making it very popular, and that's 233,000 median. Let's just take a look at the median for Mineola as well. You had 219,000, 1,400, and that's considered rural. Just so you can kind of see where that is. Winter Garden is right here. It was kind of up in the northwest side of Winter Garden, which is a little bit southwest of Orlando, if that makes sense. So Mineola is kind of toward the northwest side.
Last but not least on my list, number 5 pick is going to be Dr. Phillips, and it's actually considered Orlando, but we call this area the Dr. Phillips, and I'm going to throw in Bay Hill area as well. It's an area that the zip code is 32836 and 32819. Personal favorite of myself because I live here. It's kind of that suburban feel. A little bit older of an area, although they are doing some building down in the southern side of Dr. Phillips. Are actually putting in a brand new school down there as well. But the big draw to this area is going to be Sand Lake Road, which is sometimes considered Restaurant Row. We just have a tremendous amount of bars, restaurants, things to do in that area. We're very close to International Drive. I like to call it I-Drive, which there's just a ton of things to do. And we are about 15 minutes from Disney. We just did a camping trip, and it took me 15 minutes to get to the Disney campground the site actually. So not even the front gate. I was at the site in about 15 minutes. Can see the Disney fireworks when they're going on. Hopefully soon we're going to see those fireworks come back. Anyway, Dr. Phillips, here's the stats on Dr. Phillips.
Again, I'm going to be a little biased here because it is where I live. It's truly southwest Orlando. Dr. Phillips kind of goes along here. Here, there's that chain of lakes that I was talking about earlier that goes into Windermere, which is right here, all the way down to the southern side of Dr. Phillips. But truly a tremendous area to live. A plus rating overall. It is rated as the #1 and best suburbs in Orlando. So good to know. B plus on the schools. 10,488 people live in the area. Again, we're known for those restaurant areas. Median price $366,900. I would say that's about average for the townhome purchase. You're going to be quite higher than that with single family, closer to that 450 or so entry in this area.
I really hope you enjoyed this video. I enjoyed putting it together. There's a lot more communities and neighborhoods that are excellent throughout the area. I just want to pick my top 5, which could be different than others, but at least you have an idea of different areas throughout Central Florida, from the east side to the west side, up north to the south. There's great places to live. There's a reason so many people are coming here to Central Florida, and hopefully you'll see that. Again, I'm going to remind you that I'm putting down in my description a free location or a relocation guide to here in Central Florida. You can download that. It's a PDF. Just give me your email address and we will send that to you. Again, if you like this video, like it down below, give me a couple comments, check out some of these other videos that I have, and we will see you next week. Have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.